Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying your summer. I've gotten some requests to do an update regarding the Mirena, which is an IUD that lets off small amounts of progesterone. And I got it March of last year, so it's been like roughly a year and 3 months or so. And I wanted to honor the requests for an update. So this is going to be kind of a boring update, although I know if you're considering the Mirena or if it's been like a rough 3 months on the Mirena for you, you're probably curious about this and maybe it'll be informative. I don't know. For me, the last like 9 months or so has been pretty awesome because I haven't really had a period. I haven't had any menstrual cramps, like mild mood swings, nothing like I used to have. No migraines, nothing like that. So it's been really good. The only thing I have had is like maybe a week out of the every month has been some mild discharge, and every once in a while I'll get a few spots of blood that tells me, hey, this would have been your period. Like right now, I've noticed I had the last couple of days I've had like just a few drops of blood, really nothing major. And I did have one day where I had a few cramps, which is odd. I haven't had any cramps since I got the Mirena. I think the first day I got the Mirena, I had some cramps, and that's really common. And it's pretty inevitable. I think everyone's going to experience some cramping. But ever since then, I haven't had anything. I had like normally I would get real severe cramps on my period, and I would get nausea. I haven't had any of that. I do check on my Mirena every once in a while. You're supposed to check on it like once a month. I check on it when I remember, because the great thing about having it, the IUD in your body, is that you forget it's there. And the thing is, I was terrible at taking pills, so it was really awful for me to take birth control pills because I would forget. The Mirena, it's okay if you forget. It doesn't forget to let off a little progesterone for you. It's always there doing its job. So when I remember, I'll check on it, or I'll feel for it. And sometimes it's hard. It's way up there. Right now it's wrapped around my cervix. It's coiled, and it's just kind of sitting on my cervix. So every once in a while there is. It's really rare, but your Mirena can. There are ladies where apparently it could fall out, but it's really rare that that happens. And I mean, it's more common that I would forget to take my birth control pill and end up with an unwanted pregnancy. So I'll take the super rare occurrence of the Mirena slipping out of my cervix. So I'll take that, and then having to deal with that. Hopefully I would think that I would feel it. But yeah, so when I feel for it, it's basically like you're just I'm feeling for a foreign object. So there's been a question about your partner feeling the Mirena during sex, and my husband claims he hasn't felt it. I know some women have had other experiences where their partners have actually, have scraped upon the device and, had an injury, or they have felt it and it's been annoying. I haven't had that. I think that if he had felt it, it wasn't, well, it didn't hurt him, obviously. So, the only thing I can think of is that I gave it that 1 week to soften and to coil around my cervix. So it almost became one with my cervix in a way. I don't know. That sounds weird, right? But yeah, so I allowed it to soften and coil around my cervix. Now, I have read so many times of the string being cut too short because maybe the woman had sex had sex right after getting the Mirena, and so it would have hurt the partner because the string was long and sharp, and so they went in and cut it. But when you cut it, you can't really go back. You can't go back to having a string that can coil around. So when you cut it, it doesn't really coil very well, and you have this like sharp, pointy string left inside, to hurt your partner. I mean, I read those stories before I went and had the Mirena put in, so I gave it time, and I asked my doctor about it, and she said that's why we leave it long, and that's why you should abstain from sexual intercourse for for that 1 week, to allow it time to soften and coil around your cervix, so that it won't hurt your partner. So I don't know if that, I mean, maybe there's other stories where they left it long, they waited, a week or so, and it still hurt their partner. But this is my experience, and that was something that was in the back of our heads when me and my husband decided together to do this, because it was, we had to talk about it because it would affect both of us, not just me. We thought, hey, you know what, if if we don't like it at any time, because it hurts during sex, or because I've gone 6 months with an ongoing period, or whatever, we can, or the hormone has been, I'm too sensitive to the small amount of progesterone that's let out, and it's affecting me, like with acne, with weight gain, all that stuff. We can just take it out. It's not permanent. And anytime you decide you're not happy with it, you can have it removed. And because it's such a small amount of progesterone that's released into your body, not like when you take your birth control pill. There's a lot more hormone in a birth control, well, in the ones I've taken. So I wasn't worried about the withdrawal effect. I've noticed moderate acne. I have read the terrible stories of women who, have these terrible underground pimples that ache, and that they're covered and they can't get rid of them. I haven't found that. I have found that there's more pimples than before, and I can blame that right on the progesterone, the extra hormone that's in my body, but it's nothing that would prevent me from wanting the Mirena, and it's something that is very manageable. I've noticed that my skin is a lot oilier. I mean, I'm super shiny right now, and again, I guess I could blame it on the progesterone. It's not something, I've always had oily skin though, so I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't bother me though. So, and it's something that I can just deal with, and I'm okay with having oily skin. It's okay. I haven't really noticed any weight gain, but I don't really check my weight except for when I go to the doctor, because I get obsessive about it. I've done this in the past, and I just make sure that I exercise regularly and eat pretty good, and I am the weight that I am. I've actually moved down in pant size, if that says anything. Yeah, I just don't like focusing on the number on a scale, because it's just been a problem for me before. I've never had any weight issues really, but I've had like obsessive issues with that number, and I'm really sick of, I don't, so that's just me, that's just a personal thing. But yeah, I haven't noticed any major weight gain. Sexual appetite is still pretty good. I was rewatching my videos, and yeah, right after I had the Mirena, my sexual appetite went way up. I mean, it was kind of nuts, and it's simmered down a little bit to a health where I'm not thinking. It's still on my brain, and I'm very sexual, but I'm not. It's not like right there. Soreness of breasts, that went away. I was rewatching my videos, and I remember having like really bad giant sore breasts, and the lactation that happened, which was interesting. And I haven't had that. I haven't had that since the video. So I have my little card here, and it says the next time I have to have, oh, please focus. The next time I have to have an insertion, or another Mirena. So if you can see that date, 2020, and that's after 5 years. And my doctor actually said that their studies are showing that they can go 2 extra years. That you can actually have the Mirena in for 7 years. Can you imagine? 7 years, not having to worry about anything, and just one little incident that's not really traumatic. I mean, I suppose for some women it is, but for me it wasn't, of having the IUD inserted into your cervix. Really wasn't that bad. I don't know. I know some women it's really terrible. For me, it was, I don't know what I did. I did take ibuprofen. I did breathing exercises, which it probably looked stupid. I think now that I think about it, I'm like, oh, that probably looks stupid to the doctor. I don't know. She was nice, but I was like, I was mentally prepared for pain. I mean, I've had two babies. They were both C-section though, so I don't know. But it was like really it was like 1 minute or maybe 2 minutes maybe. For me, the insertion was no big deal. I know for some women it is, but even if it was a big deal, even if it was like 2 minutes of oh my god, and then of pain, and then you know, a day where I was cramping really bad and had to take it easy and, you know, drink extra wine. I don't know if that, even if that was the case, 7 years, 7 years where I don't have to, where I'm not going to get pregnant, and I don't have to take a pill, and I don't have to think about it, and I don't have a period or much of one. That's pretty awesome. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's my update. I'm sure that you have other questions. And if you have questions, let me know below. I will either answer them in the comments section, or if you really want another video, I'll make one if there's something you want me to go more in depth about that I'm not. I'm so sorry. It's just that it's been a really good year. I mean, I would recommend it, but you got to know your body, and you got to know your sensitivity levels to hormones. I knew that going in. It's been good to me so far. I know, but I know that, you know, every woman is different. So this is just my personal experience, but I am keeping in mind that this isn't for everyone. The main thing is just to know yourself and know your body, and talk to your doctor, obviously. I mean, everyone knows that, and your partner. For me, I was really attracted to the idea of not taking a pill, not having to think about birth control, of not having a period eventually. I was willing to go 6 months or better with, you know, a constant period if it was going to eventually shut off for years. You know, that's awesome. And that only lets out a tiny bit of progesterone, so I'm not getting like a huge hormone dump. And you know, that at any time that I am not happy with this product, I can remove it. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you soon. All right.